Definitely not crying to this song. It's a good song though, right? Hello. You probably heard me. I'm definitely not muted. You probably heard me walking along these metal steps. Hold on. Clang, 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 clang. Hi. So, oh, just in time, Marigo. Today, welcome all to the stream. Today we'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV, patch 6.25. Turns out, I was going to send this as a message originally, but I was just going to wait until later. Season 3 of Crystalline Conflict is still happening until 0.28. For some reason I thought it was this patch, but no, it's 0.28, then Season 4 will kick in. Again, that is not the Battle Pass, that is the ranked stuff. Today, we will be doing some of the new tribal quests. We'll be doing the Manderville storyline. We'll be doing... what was the third thing? We might try and do the Criterion Dungeon, or whatever that thing is. Variant Dungeon? I forget. We'll probably be doing some PvP, just to get it out of the way, so I remember. I'm sure Ergo's doing something very similar. I've already started the tribal quests, because if you do it before reset, you can actually do you can do 6 quests instead of 3 on the first day. So I've already done that part, so I'm just gonna do them right now. You did tribes earlier, okay. I don't mind doing a PvP or Frontlines roulette right now. I know I need 1500 astronomy tomestones, so I'm gonna have to do some grinding anyway, because I currently have a fifth of what I need. I just know I need 1500 astronomy. So I guess for right now we will do... Oh, I'm still in my wedding outfit, wonderful. Look at all these abilities I'm not going to use. So I assume I can't pick up the other... Yeah, I can't pick up more tribe quests until I finish them, so... This song, though, right? Me and Argo were speaking about this recently. It's like, for them, they've done too many hunt trains, so... Wait. I have to go over through here, okay. Such an impactful song. Enable quick gathering, please. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. It's such a nice rendition of Close in the Distance. Also seems like the story for this is going to be the races from the Dead Ends dungeon will become... let's go over there. The planets of the Dead Ends are going to become the patrons? Customers for the cafe at the end of the universe, which I believe is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. So yeah, we'll knock these out. Actually, check if Ergo's online. Yes, they are online. We can do a... Unless you've already done your front lines. Mm-hmm. Do these need to be high quality? Nope. Excellent. I have not done it. Okie dokie. We can do it. We'll do that after. Flowing. Winding. And I was telling Ergo a few days ago as well. I was like, I really cannot decide what my favorite. Oh yeah, HQ isn't really a thing, is it? Shows that I'm a real gatherer and crafter, right? I really can't choose what my favorite song from Endwalker is. Yeah, just interrupt my music. Wait. Oh, it's you. I don't suppose you've come here to help me with my work. I'm giving them a packed meal, a warm meal made with care by the workers of the last dregs. Normally I skip all the tribal quest, side quests. I just skim through them, but I'm kind of curious to know what's going on. This is food. I'm so hungry the rocks and dirt were beginning to look like freshly baked bread and powdered sugar. Thank you for this bounty. Speaking of which, you haven't seen the would-be taskmaster from the global community, have you? He criticises me upon every opportunity, not a surprise for someone of his stripe. But my ears may well bleed from the abuse. Still, little use wondering why villains will be vile when there's a meal to be had. Now I feast. Watchful citizen. What is it? Make it quick. Patrolling requires the utmost concentration, you know. Food for me? Why, how unexpected. Truth be told, my patrols so far have been an exercise in battling pangs of boredom and hunger in equal measure. This, at least, shall help with the latter. While you're here, might not you do something about that lay about freedom fighter? I've noticed a number of careless errors in his work. If I am expected to work alongside his kind, it is only right that he be held to the same standard of diligence, empty stomach notwithstanding. Perhaps it's best not to think about work until after I've eaten this gift. So quickly does one's mood turn dark without sustenance. You have my thanks. Where's this? A lot of teleporting in this zone. Oh, this cafe really needs to get some neon lights going because it keeps on blending in with the dead star. Allied lifeform plastic detected. This in regards to the coffee upgrade, yes? Scanning for requested materials. Requested materials detected. Please place them carefully in this unit's receptacle. Clear rock salt. Salt is not commonly known as coffee additive, but connoisseurs insist that it brings out the beverage's natural sweetness. Yeah. Make it obvious that there's something here. Maybe part of the upgrades for the tribal quest will do that, because right now it just blends in. Receipt of materials confirmed. This unit thanks you for your efforts. Return to Stigma 4 for your recompense. That piano version would be lovely as like a little music box. Or like a little alarm clock. Receptacle until unit report received. Your cooperation is appreciated. According to subjective analysis by Bewhiskered Manager, rock salt mitigates the natural bitterness of coffee, resulting in a mild flavour that's acceptable to a wide range of palates. Projections indicate that coffee upgrades will result in an increased patronage and an overall improvement of morale among cafe occupants. Where this upward trajectory shall continue depends on the further assistance of helpful organisms such as yourself. Return of allied errand organism confirmed well within acceptable time frame, assuming it has brought the requested materials. Ore filled with nutrients that are alien to the environment of Elysion. Analyzing delivery. Fertilizer created with incorporation of these materials is projected to improve agricultural yield by approximately 14.2%. Fertilizer preparation, application to fields, and retrieval of increased harvest is predicted to require a 23.6% increase in Carillion labour time, overwork deemed an acceptable compromise. Your conduct in this mission deserves high commendation. Receive your compensation with pride. Return of plastic confirmed, awaiting detailed report. Relational deterioration between patrolling Carillions acknowledged. Plastic's assistance in this matter evaluated as vital to preserving peace and averting a breakdown of operations. Why organic life forms retain the programming I would colloquially refer to as emotions remains incomprehensible. Even so, a compensatory wage has been kept for Plastic's monetary and emotional needs. Remember to refuel as necessary. Sticking forward, spread the word. A brewing reputation. The last Reg's performance is currently satisfactory, but analysis indicates that a focus on spreading awareness of the cave's presence would yield even greater results. Therefore, you're requested to make use of your vocal aperture to engage a persuasive conversation with other life forms and secure their patronage. Commencing operation, propagandize plebeians. Wonderful. 2 likely locations of patron encounter have been marked on your map. Venture forth and return victorious. Grounds for improvement. Stigma nuts is seeking an upgrade to the last dregs. According to verbal testimony of Malodor's manager, delicious and unique coffee is a vital component of any cafe. Although objective analysis of such inherently subjective categories prove difficult, current stores of coffee have been classified as insufficient. Upgrading establishment coffee is predicted to result in clear strategic benefits. Your task is to procure necessary ingredients to achieve this goal. Mine rock salt from the Elysian Fields. With your task is complete, deliver the materials to the food processing unit. So that was the quest that I handed in. Fertile blend. Commencing regularly scheduled analysis of Corellian agriculture endeavours. You are requested to stand by while process completes and your task is assigned. Analysis concludes that improvements to Corellian fertilizer by means of alien matter may result in higher crop yields. For this task, we require the aid of the most efficient errant organism in the immediate vicinity, you. Obtain nutrient-rich ore from the Ostrakon Deco Otto. Approximate coordinates 9330. Consider this mission to be top priority. So, I've already got the rock salt from... or maybe not the rock salt. So long ago. I love this song. I love this song. Yay! This is how I level all my gatherers and crafters, is just doing tribe quests. Okay, so we need to take that to them. Let's do that first. Hell. Maybe I didn't need to do that. Eager support unit. To further current objective, all Omicrons have been informed that the last Rex is open for patronage. Several units have already been deployed to lend aid to operations. Is your current request in regards to wait staff or patron insufficiencies? Retracting previous query in interest of efficiency. This unit will offer its services as needed to simulate the appearance of a successful small business. I'll do that on the way back. Only 5 minutes till key, guys. Thou speak to me, little one. Pray be silent, for I cannot abide the chatter of diminutive creatures. Thou sayest this cafe is bustling with your like? The mere thought of the cacophony maketh the bile rise in my throat. Well, you're no fucking prize either, pal. La 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 la. See, it just... Maybe if I had, like way more saturation on my screen, or... What's that program people use for their G-pose pictures? I've already read this out, so I can skip that. Propagandize plebeians underway, requesting detailed report of mission objectives. G-Shades, that's it, thank you. Successful rate unsatisfactory. Persuasion must continue until custom improves. The mission will never cease so long as life forms remain who have yet to hear the name the last dregs. May this stipend meet your biological needs until your services are requested again. Receptacle unit received your cooperation is appreciated. According to subjective analysis, we've already read this one. Return of allied errant organism confirmed well within the acceptable time frame, assuming this has brought the requested materials. Analyzing delivery, fertilizer created with incorporation of these materials is projected to improve agriculture yield by approximately 14.2%. We've already read this one, haven't we? Okay, that's the Omicron's done for today. Ergo, would you like to do some front lines? I mean, nobody wants to do front lines, but how many tombstones does that give? 50. No, I will level something in the interim. It looks like I'll be doing raids and roulettes today, folks. After this cutscene, no problem. What about my wife? Zyle, you want to do some front lines? Front lines. Okay. You could have just said no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's true. Why did I do this? Before I forget, let's... once a week, I turn into a weaver to desynth a few items to then get free XP. Do that right now. It's just like Endwalker launch day all over again. Wonderful. Do, do, do. Can I look at new things on the... Show me the new minions. I would like to see the new minions, please. I've heard you have to clear it like 12 different times. Like there's 12 different endings. I'll get to it later in the stream for sure. Are you... Do you have to like write notes on like what paths you've taken already? 3 of the currency. Is there another currency I have to think about? Ooh, new lizard. Oh, is it the emote that they were showing off in the patch notes? The one that makes you look like Graha? Wow. Where's the vendor? I'm gonna assume it's somewhere in Ulda. Okay, so it's not here. I've seen the Red Mage Gunbreaker and Dark Knight one. The Dark Knight one looks nice. The Gunblade looks like one of the Resistance weapon stages. The Red Mage weapon looked pretty mid. So the Silda thing is not in Ulda. Got it. Well, time to open the patch notes. Stretch those legs, we've barely started. Dungeon. Old Charlene is where it starts, so I'm going to assume the vendor is going to be around there. The gunblades have just reminded me of, like, I think the first stage of the resistance weapon. Odd job, no way, a GoldenEye 64. Hello, how may I help you? You're Plastic Love, aren't you? Aha! I thought I recognized that heroic mien. How wonderful to meet you. The name's Osmond. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specialising in the collection of rare and curious books. It would seem fate has brought us together. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see, but recently I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. So I thought to myself, Self, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion Plastic. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. If you want authenticity, I'm going to sell a picture of myself, right? And it's going to be on the blockchain. Let me tell you about the time I was just starting out. Here's a story of the Dragonsaur War you may not have heard. Well, when I stood beside the resistance fighters for Alamigo, and later Dona, there's a lot to consider when you visit another world, or the world of the past. Do-do-do. And that is how I beat Shaq. Yep, that's how I beat Shaq. Well, that was a complete waste of... Osmond? Are you actually chatting? Scholar, bub, it's a miracle. And here I thought you capable of little more than grunts in size. Ugh, may I introduce Shallow Moor, my colleague and eternal tormentor? Oh, come now, it's just a little bit of playful banter. Trissason and I could use some good humour after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned! Plastic, this is an honour and an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. If you will indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Charlene was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. Aye, we would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another, then another. The work was all we knew, even. But now those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus, the guild ship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us in Charlene. The tasks they pass on to us are, for the most part, not your average gleaner cannot handle. What, my stream frame rate? Oh, I might need to fix the frame rate in 14. The frame rate looked okay to me. Oh, yours is not... Okay. Turn off weapon effects. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically, and as the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute Charlene branch, if you will. In any case, I'll be here at the counter ready to provide you with the details. It doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. I assume this is the dungeon. Oh, and be sure to browse Trissant's wares. He has a special selection available for anyone who takes part in our odd job enterprise. Ah, Plastic. I didn't quite get the chance before Shalomir commandeered the conversation, but I want to thank you for indulging me with your stories. Do you think we might talk again sometime? I should love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. As a result of the partnership between the Adventurers Guild and the Gleaners Guildship, you are now able to accept an odd job from Shalomir at the Peristyle. There, I assume this is the vendor. I have a special range of goods on offer for our odd job contributors. This historic artifacts you are like to find are far more interesting than an ordinary gil. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. So can I not view it? No, I guess I can't look at it until I have the material. A key to the past. Shalomir is watching you expectantly. Oh, Zyle's in... I see Zyle somewhere. So, Plastic, does this mean you found a spare moment in your busy god-slaying agenda? Wonderful. We actually have a letter addressed to you from Mistress Momori. Go ahead and read through that, and I'll dig up the link pearl I'm used to convey your reply. Dear Plastic, I hope this letter finds you well and still taking guild jobs, because we've got one here with your name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something like this, but the client is a personal attendant to Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine. Let Shalomir know if you can make it over to Ul'dah, and I'll set up a meeting with the lady waiting. I'm told it's nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience. Momori. What are we thinking, yea or nay? Tell Momori I'm on my way. One simply does not refuse Mistress Momori. Ha, I'll take that as an assent. Then let me make the call. And done. Our tiny taskmaster is making arrangements as we speak. She says the lady you're to meet is a Lalfla by the name of Kokoshu, light brown hair and green eyes. She should be awaiting you outside the quicksand by the time you arrive. Fair fortune and safe travels. No wait, Zyle Poggers. My wife. Literally, hold on. Yep. Oh. Well, I guess the house is all mine then. I don't have to share it anymore. Nana. Wonderful. I really want that emote now because I really want that emote. Well, off to Ul'dah. See, I married an Aura. Wait, no I didn't. Wait, did I marry you when you were here or Aura? I've already forgotten. Here. You were here by then. Adventurers Guild. During. I'm ready for frontlines whenever. Okay, once I'm at discussing. Mistress Love, I presume I am Kokoshu. But let us be clear from the outset, I am not your true client. The personage who wishes to engage your services is the Sultana, Nanamo Nanamo herself. Firstly, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself. Then you can decide whether or not you wish to proceed. I trust you recall the tunnels beneath the city of Ul'dah? Yep. Some of my friends were crushed by it. Allegedly. I speak, of course, of the Sildin subterrane. the passages and waterways through which you made your escape on the day of that ill-fated victory banquet. It seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion, and a crew comprised primarily of Immortal Flames has since been put to work on repairs. In the process of restoring the masonry, however, they have come across an unexpected gate. I assume my face is shocked right now. It was described as antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed shut by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to the Sultana, and she has expressed a desire to investigate the strange portal firsthand. Furthermore, she feels that Master Tarapin and the like are overprotective and will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. But are we then to send Her Royal Majesty into a potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma. As the proven champion of Eorzea and veteran of countless heroic endeavours, it is to you who we would entrust the Sultana's safety, besides which she would have it no other way. Her Majesty's wish is my command. I'm not sure about this, but if that's what the Sultana wants. Thank you, Mistress Love. It will mean a great deal to Her Majesty. Please wait here and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. Oh, she got a new outfit. Oh, thank God you took off your hat. I would have never recognised you. Plastic, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging this selfish request of mine. I should hope for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mysterious hand proves more intriguing than odious. Kokosho spoke broadly of what to expect, yes? Then allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate flowery design. The Flames were unable to ascertain its origin or significance, but I have seen such a motif before. The very same design adorns a key in my possession, the last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented, and their promises to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of age. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, of the things I would behold on my chosen path, but they were called away to Thal's halls long before the day would arrive. With mother and father gone, I despaired of ever learning the key's purpose, and now this portal is found. Surely you understand why I cannot leave it unopened. There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. Indeed, but mother and father are meant for me to see it, and that is what I intend to do. Still, neither Papa Shan nor Pippin would approve of my plans to investigate in person. I need someone else I trust, but who trusts in my judgment in turn. Will you be that person for me? Aye, sure. As for Kokoshu, she was the first I brought into my confidence. She is, after all, my lady-in-waiting, and serves as my double when I am away. I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus here we stand, and though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. If you could make your way directly to the excavation site in central Thanolin, the foreman there has been instructed to permit you entrance. Considering the tunnels reach all the way to the palace, security protocols dictate that we receive reports anytime someone enters the ruins. I will take that as a signal to join you via the secret passages, of course. Now let us make preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. Right, front lines. Said nobody ever. And go. I'll swap to Dragoon or something once we get in. I do like this Garlean outfit. Boston. Whatever it is. What level am I? I'm level 10. Oh, 15. Wonderful. You start in Old Charlayan. You go to the hunt board. There's Xylo on their way, probably to say hello. That drip is fire. Do I have any fireworks? A singular heart. Oh. Oh, I must have it turned off. Oh, it's the new minion that I'll get. Hold on. Where is... It's not called Air, it's called Enterprise. So this is the very first art book minion, and that is currently the most recent art book minion. Bit of an upgrade. Why is this so high up? Not really a minion, is it? Whee! Why is it not an instant pop for front lines? Huh? I'm gonna have to do so many roulettes. So what my intention here is, what we're gonna do, or what I'm going to do, is no, I did not have enough tomestones because I just spent them gearing up something else. Oh, must be nice. What I'll do is front lines, and then try out the variant dungeon, then start the Hildebrand questline. That thing's tiny. What's that meme? Is like, look at you, you're so small, LOL. How much did that cost you? Okay, I've still to finish the crystalline mean quests, so should probably get them done first. Where's my instant pop, huh? Man, I love... Oh, that's not a fishing rod, that's a... Man, I love fishing. Teleporting to my wife. Resplendent. Why does it... Where's that from? Can collect like 350 unique things on bonus. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not today. Let me find out where the 6... But people love PvP. It's their most popular feature. Right? There we go. Do. It's easy, okay. I suppose there's loads of zones to get stuff. Did they... I feel as though they got rid of 24-man PvP. I feel like they made it compulsory to have 72. Am I making that up? I'm fairly sure that was some... I'm fairly sure I didn't make that up. Like, they got rid of it. We are doing... Oh, is it a big delay? Okay. As far as I know, I don't have any control on the stream delay. I'm ready to lose again in front lines. Will I level up? I don't know. And I've barely scratched the Island Sanctuary. I'll need to do that at some point. I'm thinking once I've bought Endwalker for PlayStation, I'll do that. Surprised it's not been on sale, really. Yeah? In what way? Could it be here? To maximize profit, you have to meet supply and demand. I mean, that's yeah. You have to guess what will be in demand. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. I thought it was all about getting pets and giving them funny names. And you have to craft to build Groove so you can craft stuff better or something. What? The last time I had Groove as a mechanic was in fucking Neo The World Ends With You. I would like to see the spreadsheet. Can't get me when I'm in my orb. But what shit show. Also, for some reason, Final Fantasy XIV is like the only game when I'm streaming that Discord overlay refuses to go away. So I've had to like manually turn off overlay notifications. Because that was a problem during my 6.2 stream, where my overlay was showing the whole time, and I had to basically then edit the video to hide notifications and blur out my icon, which then took ages to render. There's like 8 pages. I'll open it. Bookmark it. Close it and get my RAM back. I mean, they do. I think Yoshida did say, "Is like, hey, you're supposed to play this casually," and everyone else was like, "No." That sentence there, I think that's all like 7 to 10 takes the longest. Was it in RuneScape terms? The the experience it takes to get from 98 to 99 is as much as it took to get from 1 to 98 or something ridiculous like that. Love content. No, leave me alone. Can you not increase the yield at all? Nope. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound fun. Apparently I'm on the winning team, apparently. I'm sure Ergo is actually getting shit done. Excellent. Okay, well, fortunately it's a shorter match, because it's only 800 points, not 1600s. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt Island Sanctuary the same way I do Animal Crossing, which is not to min-max, but it does sound like it's not as easygoing as I expected. I forget what the bike mount looks like. Need to be level 10 and have 20k of the currency, yeah. Well, I definitely want the Mandragora mounts, so... So why is it when I'm in a field with teammates, my health never just magically goes back up like theirs does? Hmm? Curious. Well, I'll cap on Wolf Marks after this. This is dead. This game's dumb. By the way, I did delete yesterday's stream. Never again. That was such a bad evening of matches in Gundam Evolution. Holy shit. That was very unfortunate. I did make a comment saying it's probably because Zyle's not here to carry me. So you pretty much verbatim what I said. Also, I was getting Splatoon fucking disconnects. I had like 4 different matches where somebody left, and the game goes, okay guys, somebody left, so we're just going to end the game entirely in 10 seconds. Thanks, bye. But then somebody disconnected on a phase 2, which apparently doesn't boot you out. So we had to then play the match with 5 versus 6. And funnily enough, we lost that one. I think I had 2 wins out of the 10 plus matches yesterday. Maybe not 10 matches. Somehow we're in the lead again. No, we're not. Sorry. No, too many people. I was half hoping you would appear to play Gundam Evolution, but I was having such a bad time. Turns out I like the ult that Pale Rider has. When I don't die. Dead. I don't think I played enough or won enough matches to finish the current beginner thing I'm on. I think I'm due 1 ticket though. I tried looking up a roadmap for like what's coming in Gundam Evolution, but there isn't currently anyone. And most people on the subreddit are saying the game's already dead. They've already given up. Yeah. I ended up raiding somebody who was playing Battle Operations 2, and they nearly did convince me to install it onto my PlayStation. Because apparently the gacha, although the gacha's bad, they give you a lot of free tickets every day. So, I might install Battle Operation 2. How long does this last? Jesus. I mean, I know you're saying console version isn't out yet. Overwatch 2 just came out, and I feel as though anybody that was tempted to play Evolution have now probably moved to Overwatch 2, such as yourself. Oh, excellent. Sign me up. Hasn't it been 5v5 for a while? I feel like they changed Overwatch from 65 at some point. And then something about they got rid of tanks, I don't know. No, it was always 6v6, okay. Stay with the group. I will follow Ergo. Ergo knows what to do. Never mind. You would have 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and 2 healers, but now it's only 1 tank, so the tanks get buffed to compensate. Well, thank you, Ergo. Do you want to do the variant dungeon? Or whatever the fuck it's called? And it's just who can do the most DPS. Well, yeah. You want to do the variant dungeon? Zyle? No, it's alright. Say less. This goes out to Central Thanolin, I hope. Defend nodes? I think not. Yeah, no worries. I'm still in the process of doing it as well. What? Do you want to join VC? You can say no, but just thought if we're all going to do the same dungeon, we can... Mistress Love, Lady Kokoshu says you're to have unrestricted access to the ruins for some manner of confidential assignment. I wonder, does this have anything to do with what they found in that collapsed section, or... actually, never mind that. It's not meant to. I'm not meant to ask any questions. The rubble's been mostly cleared away, but please do watch your footing down there. We don't want you tripping over a loose rock in the gloom. V and C dungeon finder unlocked. The Sildan subterranean now accessible. You will try. Okay. Gaming.
My wife.
My wife. Right, variant dungeons. Ergo as well. Ergo, not my wife.
Huh?
Hello.
Did it actually work?
Yep. Holy, no way.
That's first.
Variant dungeons are your unique type of duty featuring branching paths. So it's like a choose-your-own adventure. You'll gradually reveal new elements of the overarching story. Unlock certain branches may require some detective work. When you complete a path, a new story entry will be added. Difficulty variation is automatically adjusted. Can we go in? Do we need to have one tank, 2 PS, 1 healer, or is it?
No, not for the first one.
You can group with
It
friends.
changed to something else, but I still need to unlock it.
I can go red mage as well for more deeps. Can we? Oh, this is like deep dungeon where you have to speak to this NPC to do it.
No, you can do it from your... If you open your log menu, there's a
You should arrive
thing in there for it.
during your job for the next half an hour or so. What's up? Okay. What are you looking for? I got you battered fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, battered.
Yeah, fish and chips, yeah.
And you can have some on my ball.
Will we just go in the three of us, or?
It autofills,
Okay.
but yeah, but you don't like it doesn't. You don't get locked in as whatever class you're going. You can switch inside as well. It's like the love room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did one earlier with 2 tanks and 2 DPS.
I'd say I still need to unlock it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
realised this as I did it.
like lost
That's not
even
what you
lost
said.
actions. You get like lost actions essentially as well.
You said pardon. I'm saying I wasn't.
You jump to the boys.
Yeah, we're gonna do a new type of dungeon.
The lads. Lads. No?
I mean, yeah, they're both male.
But they're not lads.
Oh, somebody... I just seen somebody jump off on that hunt... no, not hunt. That Bicolor gemstone mount. That poor thing.
Oh, the wyver. No. I see there's someone over this. The bike over here is the one I'm on about. They're up on the rock and the like the.
There's a lot of rocks.
Straight across the river.
Oh, it's actually a bike.
Yeah, but yeah, I want it. But it's just an absolute ball ache.
What, the island paradise bike?
Yeah, I just can't be bothered. Look at the spreadsheet, Toby.
I'll look at the
Don't we
spreadsheet.
just Just need to do
You
your
don't need
island
to.
every day and you'll be fine.
It takes ages if you don't min-max it though.
Took me like, I don't know.
That's a bunch of pages. That is a bunch of pages.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to sit and like just do it slowly.
You only need to min-max if you want the the achievement, but it's
I
easy
wa-
enough to get enough.
Oh,
It just takes a few days.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I want it now.
He's taking his
Can't get it.
time.
He's taking his anger out on Spriggans. Sorry, Argo.
You can't get it if you don't start.
It's just effort. I'm like halfway through it. I just can't be bothered. I'll get it eventually. Pip, have you even started it yet?
I started it.
Come to the thing, the dry docks.
I have all the animals I want, and it's all finished.
Yoshi P begged people, it's like, don't min-max it. And everything.
Min-max it. Everyone was like, no.
Okay, I'm at the dry docks.
Problem is, he says don't min-max it, but then they put an achievement in to get a certain amount of points within 1 week.
Yeah.
And to get that certain amount of points, like I've still not been able to do it, and I've been trying hard to do the supply and demand and things.
Come to my island, Sophie. I think it's open.
Is this still the only way to get to your island?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see you on my map. Weckham.
It's so painful to do. I don't even have all the areas yet. There's still more areas that I haven't unlocked.
Well, you're definitely way ahead of me. I've got like one shack so far.
Yeah, there's another area through here or something down. I don't know where it is. But yeah, the gathering, I hate it.
No way, Monster Hunter.
No, no fucking way. I think my Poogie is somewhere else. Where is he?
When Palico said meow, I felt that.
I put that Emmett Selk minion to work immediately. He's on the farm. Oh, look at that actually. Is that noise? Oh, that's just the morb.
Or is it still...
I think it's still the morb.
Wait, I'll jump off and go back on.
Morbid time. The more bussy.
No.
Yo,
You can't just
my
say
lettuce
things.
is-
Clockwork Solace.
How do I... Cull? No, it's not cull, is it? Gather.
They gave him such big lips. He didn't have those lips. It's like Gaia level.
Oh, speaking of guys on the other patch of farm. No way, so many cabbages.
Not my cabbage corporation.
It's in here, I don't know what these are. Pumpkins, no way.
So what half is my half of the island?
You got your own goddamn island. It looks like an Amogus.
Shut
Look
the
at-
fuck
Look at the
up!
map.
Shut the fuck up!
Look at it and tell me it doesn't.
I looked.
Is it?
Oh.
Have I ruined it now?
Shit. Thing is, I think you showed me this like when it first came
I
out.
showed you that, yeah. Really unfortunate.
It's as bad as when it was either the day theme, the night, or the night theme of Old Charlie, and sounds like the start of Home from Undertale.
Oh, does it? Oh, I haven't heard that yet.
I've kind of tuned it
I
out
haven't
now,
really
but
experienced it. Produce. How much do I get for doing? I get a decent amount for doing that.
I should.
I'm too lazy to farm.
Get my money from the Doman Enclave. You'll give us materials to rebuild Doma, right? Yeah, and I'll just give them money.
Ugh.
So will it be obvious like how the paths diverge in the dungeon?
I think so. I don't know if there's like secrets or whatever, but the main paths are like pretty obvious. I've only done it twice. There's 3 like ways to go, I think, or maybe 4. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out.
It was something like there's like 12 routes. Hello?
I've unlocked that now.
Okay. So can I do it from the duty finder, or?
Yeah, if you go to open your log like page, not in the duty finder. It's got its own duty finder.
Ah.
Sorry, I don't want to put your stream up again just in case it barks the Discord.
That's okay. What was I going to say? You see, for the
You didn't
Manderville
put
thing.
enable party matching on.
Well,
It's only the 3 of us.
Well, okay, that'll
Well,
still
what
be
could
okay.
possibly go wrong? You just have cure. That's fine.
I've got Veres.
All 3 of us have raises.
Don't.
I don't feel special
Yeah,
now.
you get one given to you. If you got the default lost actions, or whatever they're called, you get Verizon, not Verizon, like something.
The phone service?
Yeah, Verizon.
Verizon Zero Dawn.
Where is he on?
It's my favorite Pokemon.
Do we really want to be talking about Pokemon on my streams again?
No. You get to choose.
Okay. Piano's nice. Is it particularly difficult, or is it just...
Nah, it's just like a regular dungeon. But I don't know, like, if there's like secret paths or something that I missed the first time I came through. But I think you're gonna have to play Cure Mage. Although I can heal myself. I don't know if I get interrupted though.
That Reaper weapon really does go well with the...
Yeah. Diamonds. Did you
Oh,
get
it's-
diamonds?
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know what you can get from those. I want to say the minions drop from those chests, but I haven't. I've only ever gotten those diamonds. Really, if you can come in here without being in a party, you can solo this.
It
Yeah,
did
it
say
doesn't
that.
adjust the difficulty.
Does it? I have no idea.
Yeah, it did say. Oh, what track is that?
I have no idea.
My sound's down because we've got food arriving soon.
Ah. Well, it's like piano variations of other songs.
Is it not one of the areas?
Uh,
Oh yeah, it's one of the Thanalan areas. It's like the southern one or something.
So, I think you can unblock this drain here or something. But
they flicked a switch.
When I did someone just unclogged that whole thing. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if that activates something else or some other bullshit. Because all this area was full of water when I came down.
Was
So
it
I
a
have no
different
idea.
path you took?
No, it was that path, but that drain up there was unclogged. So I don't know if that alters something. Oh. It didn't do that.
Okay, so the 12 different paths is starting to make more sense because this sounds very different from what you did.
Yeah, it didn't do. The mud didn't come down the drainage pipes.
Good thing you were here for that, because I wouldn't have known that, Micah. Oh,
I'm glad I followed Zyle there.
Oh, the cures are heal over time.
oh, are they? Okay.
The one that you get given to you.
That's hot. Nah, I wasn't proud of that one either.
Wait, that doesn't move as...
Raise, please.
Maybe.
Whoa, I think I just took your enmity.
You did.
I was just trying buttons.
Thank God for those 6 seconds of invuln. I imagine the best way to do the dungeons is to like go into Party Finder and plan. Unless you just do them on your own, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no limit break because we're not a party of 4,
Yeah.
right? Shit. The
I
Lubrum
got a
rules where you have
sponge
stuff.
silky, whatever that is.
Oh, did you just get the minion?
I think so.
I just got a pot shard.
I got a rock.
A rat.
Yeah, that minion is probably worth like a lot.
Is it the wee lizard?
The Silky's the like rat thing. Yep. Must be nice.
I never get things like that on my first go, so
Oh,
that's
me neither.
pleasing.
I never get them ever. So you can get the mount as well for that, but that's you have to get like it's like field notes, but like not really. And I don't know how many there is.
So what do you get from the like savage version of this?
Oh, I've got no idea. A path. You can. I don't know how you get through there or out of that bit.
I never know how to fit in my core and engagements anymore. Chest.
Diamonds, oh boy.
Oh, I bet, like, depending on the, if it's yellow, blue, or yellow, blue, it gives us different things.
I don't know
That
what
makes
standing
sense.
on this does. Am I just taking loads of damage for no reason?
I can't see.
I don't know what that does, if it's doing anything. Like, look, there's a thing up here. And I don't know how you get into that.
Maybe it's just another path.
Maybe. But I looked at the map, it doesn't look like it connects to anything on this side, so I have no idea. I'll wait a few days until people on Reddit figure it out.
Until they've provided a spreadsheet.
Yeah, until I get the spreadsheet on what to touch and what to not touch.
So you can min-max it. Oh, look!
I wish this soapy sidekick. Okay. This is Monster Hunter rules, right? We get to carve its tail for parts. Is this the final boss?
Yeah.
Can you cast your cure on other people, or is it just yourself?
I think you can. Hang on, I'll tell you in a minute. Yes.
That wasn't a yes or no question. Can you cast it on other people? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I just did. I casted it on you.
Why is it soap based?
Because it's
Oh, it's squeaky
does
clean.
something. It cleans stuff. I don't know.
When I want the deep lore, I ask Xyle.
I don't read. So I think there must be 3 different main bosses then, if there's 3 doors. The other one I've done is completely, like, polar opposite to this one.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Well... Cool. I kind of want them to make like a either ride the Shoe Puff reference or Puff Puff from Dragon Quest.
Oh, this is different. What the fuck?
Things. Flashback.
What am I supposed to be doing?
I don't know, I haven't seen this.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
This is different from when I did it.
So I need to do this 3 times for the emote.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is different. Alexa, shut up.
No!
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
Can I just give myself multiple... No. Oh!
Ooh.
A little hand animal.
Nah, she's just watching.
I mean, she's a little
royal
fault.
things.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Right, this is gonna be a bad joke, but so much for the squeaky laugh.
I was tempted to make that joke, but I was. I didn't. Yeah.
It's just not a good joke, that's why.
No. It's kind of funny.
Okay, wait. Shit, pressed the wrong button, that's why. Does a Surecast or what's the other one work?
Yeah,
That
it
not
does.
quite. Fuck's sake! I do my best to not eat shit.
just stand still when you get up.
Good call.
This is one of the funniest looking bosses. Like in terms of its moves.
I'm afraid of no man, but that thing, it scares me.
We did it.
Is that the end of it?
Yep.
Oh, there's a... Okay, no, I want to win this one.
I'll sit on this.
That's not a chair, sorry, I wasn't zoomed in, I couldn't see it. Okay. I need to get my food. 2 seconds.
We did it. We beat the game.
Mew mew.
That's so cute. A little
Yeah, I have
table and
enough.
chairs at the end.
I have enough tokens to get the email.
Yeah, you'll need to show me the emote.
Hang on, let's just...
I want to see how much this minion's worth.
Criterion Dungeon Roots. Oh,
I'll be right
it's
back
only
and get
worth,
my
like,
dinner.
a good couple million, surely.
Right, I'm just gonna briefly silence myself so I can read this text. Okay. Vicious Love, all done with your assignment then? Glad to hear it. I'll inform the workers that they're free to head back to the tunnels. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message for you from Lady Kokoshu. She wishes to meet you by the quicksand upon your return to Ulda. Safe travels, miss. Clang, 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 clang. Meow, 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 meow. Welcome back, Mistress Love. Ha 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 ha, I assume she's saying. As Kokoshu might say, "'Tis I, Nanimo. Did I fool you?" My lady-in-waiting yet plays the role of Sultana, but we reasoned it odd if Kokoshu were to enter my chambers and never emerge. Thus the disguise. It also affords me a way to speak with you without the usual royal fanfare. As for our expedition, that was rather more taxing than anticipated. What I had planned as a simple sating of curiosity has given me much to consider. I thought I'd come to terms with the loss of my parents, that I was content with the few faint memories I had. Yet walking into the beautiful secluded garden and seeing the traces of themselves they left behind, it forced me to acknowledge the grief I had hid away as a child and carry locked within my heart even now. Such revelations aside, I cannot help but dwell upon the fuss which mother and father made of the choices I would make, and the paths I would take. Other places of import yet lurk behind those portals, or of that I'm certain. Yes, I should very much like to conduct a more thorough exploration when time and circumstance permit, of course. Aid me in mapping out this underground enigma, and we'll find a very grateful Sultana. In this very moment, however, there are several dreary affairs of state which demand my attention. I believe Kokoshu wishes a word before you depart, so pray abide here a while if you would. Keep well, Plastic, and we shall meet again soon. It's like I'm seeing double! 4 Nanimos! Welcome back, Mistress Love. Unless you wonder, I promise I'm the real Kokoshu this time. And I am Keely Fufu, Kokoshu's assistant and fellow trusted confidant. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As part of Her Majesty's inner circle, I simply had to come along to offer my thanks in person. Yes, we are most grateful for your steadfast presence. I worried what would happen when the Sultana first laid out her rather reckless plan, yet she returned to us to not only unharmed, but invigorated. For the sake of Her Majesty's well-being and our continued peace of mind, we hope that you will agree to further forays at our side. We were also informed by Mistress Momori that the Gleaners Guildship was instrumental in facilitating our request. When you next visit Charlene, please do pass on our warmest regards to Shallow Moor. Bow. Bow no. Alright, Charlene. I don't know if the others can hear me because I've muted myself on Discord. Will we try some other routes? Oh my god, Yami Yugi. Doesn't look like Yugi. Got another thing here. Wandering Minstrel. That's probably, I don't know what that is. That's probably Barisha. I'll finish with the job then, Plastic. Mistress Momori called to thank us and let us know when you arrived in Ulda. So the lady in waiting sends her regards as well, does she? They sure know how to make a girl feel appreciated. Oh, I should probably give you a nudge in Osmond's direction. He's been scanning the crowd every few moments, hoping you'd be back to regale him with the tale of your odd job adventure. If you had the time, I'm sure you'd be thrilled with any scrap of story you care to share. Is now available within the Finder. New entries will be added. Okay, let me unmute myself. Do you want to try, like, the right path and the middle path?
We go again.
We go again. Have you got?
I've just got my dinner,
Oh,
so I'm going to eat a bit of it first.
No worries. Zyle, where's this emote?
Oh, come to the lavender beds, I'll show you.
Where is my wife? Now I need to fucking play my alt Graha Blast until level 90 to then do the variant dungeons to get the fuck. Yeah, and his, like, you know, the character info that you can have as your personal message. His says, "Ask not who the Baja blasts for; it blasts for thee."
Oh.
Let me see that in G pose. I'm sure somebody will mod it that it's more of a pog face when you do that.
Pogging.
Commencing pog.
The Bayonetta drama.
I saw So last I saw was Hideki Kamiya has currently not deleted but probably hidden his account. And Jennifer Hale has said, "Hey, I'm under NDA, so I can't say much, but I respect voice acting." Is there any more?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, Helena Taylor wasn't getting paid just 4K for the entire game. It was 4K a session for 5 sessions.
That's...
That's like 15K. Apparently.
The guy that voices Rivali in Breath of the Wild was saying, if you're part of a union, 4K is for a very small role. like he got paid I think 9k for Revali, and to be honest, he probably had like 15 minutes worth of dialogue in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
He says he gets more money. He gets more money from residuals of 2 lines off screen from Detective Pikachu that he did than he did Breath of the Wild. The thing, I'm kind of waiting until like there's a proper verdict for what's going on. But like to break NDA, she's basically scunnered herself. A lot of companies won't take her now. Like I don't know if she'll get to stay with her union if she's broken NDA. Like I'm good for her for speaking out, but like it's one of those things that once you take it out the box, you can't put it back in.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently she wasn't just. I don't know. I don't care.
You were going to play it for free anyway.
I was going to pirate it anyway.
And Nintendo, if you're listening, we're all buying Pokemon Scarlet and Violet next month.
I don't like buying Switch games, and then I'm like, oh shit, when Pokemon comes out, me and the bestie.
Well, there's another 17 quid for online.
Well, right. To be fair, I don't mind buying Pokemon games because that's always been like Nintendo games. To be fair, but like fucking Bayonetta, I'm like, I had to play one on PC. I got to play one on PC. I eventually just caved and emulated 2 on PC as well because the Switch version's fucking raw. I paid 30 quid for Bayonetta 2 on Switch. So I regret my decision immensely.
Still waiting on Jack emulating No Man's Sky for Switch on Steam Deck.
The drama, the Bayonetta, and the fact that it comes out in 10 days is like, oh.
Yeah,
I expected this to happen like months ago.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to vary from person to person, but it wasn't just her saying they lowballed me, it was also her saying boycott the entire thing. But like, I know people are saying, why didn't she come out months ago? It's like, I mean, that's NDAs in general. She's only decided to break NDA now.
Yeah.
Why did I open
Sure, the
Twitch?
game will be good, and no money of mine will be going to Nintendo and Platinum
Until the next month.
until Pokemon. That doesn't count. That's a different story. I'm allowed to emulate Bayonetta 2 because I own a physical version, right? That's how that works.
Yes. 2.
Yeah, suck it, Nintendo. But not 3. Fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Remember, kids, it's always morally correct to emulate games.
I would like to iterate that Zyle saying that. That's not me. He may be my wife, but he does not speak for me. Don't listen to Patrick Bateman.
Where is my Bayonetta 2? When are you gonna finish 1 and 2?
I don't know.
Oh, when you finish 1, never. When you were playing it that one time, you didn't sound like you were having fun.
It was not enjoyable. Those boss fights were not enjoyable. Those quick time events were not enjoyable.
The boss fights in 1 are a bit
dookie.
Like, there's one near the end that's just like entirely a turret section, and it's so bad.
Maybe I just
You
watched
get, like,
somebody
hit
play
off
it.
the turret, and I'm like, oh. Two's bosses are like actual boss fights, but they're like bullshit. I struggled with a few of them.
Maybe it's because I was never like brought up with Devil May Cry games, so like playing Bayonetta doesn't give me any kind of like satisfaction that I know people get from Devil May Cry.
Oh, Bayonetta 2 has online play on the Switch.
Oh, did you see they revealed the price tag for that DualSense Edge?
Yeah, £210.
What a bargain!
Edge for £210, it better finish.
Hey, that wasn't yours. You stole that from somewhere, surely.
No, I stole that from Twitter.
I bet the battery life is still dog water.
The only reason that thing exists is because the DualSense has shit analog sticks that break, and just so you can swap them out and they can charge you 30 quid for new ones.
Well,
that's the only reason it exists.
They're doing it because Xbox did it as well
And the
years
Xbox
ago.
was shite, oh, the Xbox Elite controller is like the most fragile thing on the planet.
Let me see if there's any more Pokemon leaks.
Actually,
We are,
people
by the way, we are so close to actual leaks for Scarlet and Violet. I'm so excited.
What do you mean? Oh, because people were getting it. So...
Yeah, it's a month away.
Oh yeah.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No.
So when it comes to Pokemon leaks, I don't care. I want to see the new Pokemon. That does not stop me from looking at them.
I want to see the evolutions.
I want to know what things are going to evolve into. I want to know what my team's going to be.
Problem was crab. I don't care how bad or good it is. I'm using the big
Cloth.
I'm my son.
With Legends Arceus, between the Pokemon spoilers, people were also showing the story spoilers, so I knew who the boss was, or the villain, and I was like, oh, I don't care about Pokemon story, but I didn't really want to know who the villain was, you know? I've still to finish that game. I really don't like Legends Arceus.
I like it, but it runs like absolute shit. I struggled to get through it. Have you seen what the last main story boss fight is?
Yes. I mean, Legends Arceus spoilers for anyone who cares. It's Volo, right? And it's his team of 6, then another... No?
Yeah. It's been out for long enough.
You fight his team, then Giratina, then Giratina Origin form, right?
Oh, yes. 8 fucking Pokemon. And you don't get to heal at all between defeating him and then fighting Giratina. Oh, it's so bad. And it's actually like the most difficult battle in like any Pokemon game ever.
I cannot wrap my head around the scaling of damage. It really, really winds me up. It's like I can be 20 levels above something, but it can take off 75% of my damage.
Yep.
And like according to them, it's to even the playing field. It's to make them more balanced. Is it? Fuck! It does not feel balanced. It's,
I beat it eventually, but I had to. That last fight, I had to actually go away and grind for like 30 levels to actually even stand a chance. And I'm like, this has never happened before. This is a kid's game. Every child's supposed to beat this.
The thing that gets me playing it now, the reason that I won't go back to it right now, is that why is it we've spent, since Diamond and Pearl, since the DS, X opens your menu. Not in Legends Arceus. Like, all the shortcuts that you've got muscle memory for do not apply in Legends Arceus for some reason. So I'm constantly, like, opening menus I don't mean to.
It's a good game, but, like, oh boy. It needed another, like, year in development to make it not run like ass.
Okay, let me look up leaks and Pokemon stuff.
Oh, the last fight gives me, like, nightmares. I still haven't, like, beaten... Because you have to beat the Pokédex. You have to, like, go back to entire Pokédex
get everything.
to unlock Arceus. I was like, I just can't be bothered, man.
I saw how you get the Manaphy quest, or how you unlock catch Manaphy.
Awful as well.
And originally... Well, no, like, to even get it, you had to... There was a book in BDSP that told you that... I mean, that's as bad as, like, the Relicanth and Wailord in your party for the Reggies.
Yep.
Oh, I was having this conversation with Lauren where she was asking me how certain Pokemon evolved in Sword and Shield. And I go, oh, it evolves this way. And she goes, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? And she goes,
well,
I know,
you have to turn the switch upside down.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Or Runerigus, you have to get it on like 21 HP or something like that.
It needs to have lost like 49 HP or something, and then you have to go under a specific bridge.
Under a rock or something. You're like, what?
And like Ernest,
supposed to find this out.
Yeah, earnestly, she's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? I'm like, oh, I just like, I mean, 25 years of Pokemon experience. Like, no, I get that, but how is a new person meant to know?
Yeah, imagine you're like 8. How are you supposed to find that out?
I mean, like, I think in the same vein, like, Minecraft is the same as, like, Minecraft doesn't explain shit. Like, they always
It
just
does,
assume
yeah.
that you know what it does. It always just assumes, oh, use the wiki.
Like 2012 to like 16 Minecraft, it told you like fuck all, but now it tells you like everything. You get like a craft, like you don't have to learn the crafting recipes anymore. It just gives you them. But I'm still stubborn and play it the old way.
And is there anywhere in Sword and Shield that tells you like how like Farfetch'd evolves, how Runerigus?
I don't think so.
Like the Surfetched one isn't too bad because it's what, get 3 critical hits in a single
row.
battle.
Yeah, which that's kind of well, it's not that hard to do.
Because it like is it not its ability and item actually increase critical hit ratio anyway?
Yeah, there's an item you give it that increases crit rate. I think its ability does it too.
But the Inkay one is definitely.
That's stupid.
Do you know what the worst thing? Like when they revealed Inkay for Gen 6, I was like, this is going to be part of my team. Then I saw what evolved into, and I'm like, never mind. I hate how Malamar looks. Inkay is best though. Oh, Pokemon.
I finished my dinner.
Alright. You want to do more of that dungeon?
Yeah.
Cool.
We go again.
Enable party matching.
I mean, we could do it, the 3 of us again. It wasn't that hard.
I died an awful lot.
Well, yeah, but like, it's a skill issue. I didn't.
Be gone. Be gone.
That's my wife. The divorce papers are filed.
No, I started filing them when you pointed out the Amogus.
Where was the Amogus? Is it in the field?
The island sanctuary. The map looks like an Amogus. Right. The only one I haven't been through is the middle.
Mid.
So.
Mid.
What's that? Yo, that guy's dripped.
Reapers. Oh, for God's sake.
More DPS.
I know, but
Makes up for
I
my
get
lack of
annoyed when-
DPS.
it makes doing buffs annoying.
Oh, I did that wrong. Have either of you done Barbarecia Extreme yet?
I tried it. I attempted it when it came out. Oh boy.
Cleared.
rough.
I've seen Enrage, but I've not cleared it yet. It's fun, but it's just annoying because it takes a while to like get it down, and then obviously
Yeah.
you get into another party. People join that haven't gotten as far. The same usual party finder bullshit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my. Oh, please. I beg. Do not bounce. Oh,
Eat
Eat her. Eat her.
just. Would anyone notice?
So what other rewards were there to redeem?
Annoying Lala voice. What? Huh?
So apart from the Graha emote, what else can you get?
There's the Noir gear.
Oh yeah, I really don't care about it.
I do. The
I
jacket's
want it.
absolutely
Fuck
dripped out.
no. Best jacket ever. Come on.
It makes me think of that gif of the guy quote unquote hacking in like a Best Buy.
Walmart. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like, probably good for Matrix cosplays. Well, you've probably already claimed it. Was that emote market board sellable?
I think so.
Maybe I could just buy it for Graha Blast.
Which way will I turn the handle, left or right?
Yes, left.
I don't know if that did anything. Doesn't look like
Lefty
it.
loosey, righty tighty. Okay, so it's the same bosses every time.
The middle one is. The first one is the same, but I think like it has different environmental things on it. Like, because there's those fans at the side are 100% going to blow us about.
Damn. Let's... I feel like this barrel's gonna betray us. Oh, I bet there's a mechanic where we need to get blown into the barrel we want to stand on.
Oh,
On the
probably.
savage one.
Maybe even for this fight. Oh, it's given the suck. Called it.
Maybe? Oh yeah.
I'm so smart.
Giga Brain.
I'm ready for Savage. Nope. It's kind of hard to gauge this
What's
one.
gonna do what?
Like the spinning part, I don't like.
I know, like, I'm used to it going in, like, cardinals, and it just doesn't.
I suppose if it only rotated 90 degrees, it wouldn't look any different. Lauren says hi. Hi, Lauren. Poggers, indeed.
Wait, could you go this way? No, there's a wall there.
I like this path more. It's got more detail. Although I did kind of like the nice
Where am I
outdoors. We're going upstairs. Is there anything under there?
I mean, there's a corridor, but I don't know if I can get in any of them. How are you, Lauren?
Aha! She just did the funny Indiana Jones reference. Why does that have to be snakes?
Hey, look, it's Caduceus.
No way.
Fed up of children. Yeah, same. Specifically short hair.
I can't sit in a throne.
Slash ground soot. Hack. That's good to hear. You'll need to tell me what the specs are, see if we can...
There's a door there that's open, but that opened this one.
We could... Well, maybe the next one we check back downstairs and see if they open.
We backtrack in the same dungeon at the end. 4 diamonds? What is this?
Balance the who the herber?
Hmm.
Wait, there was a... Hang on. Oh, well. There was a banner out there with a helmet on the thing.
Well,
Did you get it?
I did something. Okay, yeah, teleporter works. You can get styluses really cheap on Amazon. This other Lalafell won't stop laughing. It's doing my head in.
I scrolled. No.
You're la baby.
Oh, uh-oh.
Come on. Naldorthal.
Oh.
Balls.
This shit looked like Anne Orlando from Dark Souls.
Tell
Tell me it doesn't.
I mean, it's a bit more blue.
This is different.
Why is he wielding fucking fidget spinners?
You think he'll spin?
Hope so.
Gladiator.
Wow, he never got his job stone. Isn't Flash of Steel a gladiator move?
I have no idea. Third circle.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh,
Oh my lord.
So the last one is delayed, the one that doesn't fill up.
looks that way.
I filled the first one. And then stand in the middle. Giga brain.
That was scary when it first came up though, oh my god.
That looked. Ooh.
Anytime they introduce like a new visual mechanic, everyone panics.
Everyone immediately panics.
Wait, this isn't a stack marker. Oh no, that's
Stand on this side where you are. Uh oh. Ooh. Ow.
And that? Get fucked.
oh okay.
2. Hmm.
Oh.
Fuck.
Right.
So it's the opposite. It's the opposite of the circle one.
No.
Orbs.
The morbs.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's just that.
Skill issue.
Right, so what?
Stand.
Yeah, stand
then
there.
And then when he goes up to the other side, stand on the other side again. Because he swings back.
Oh, I get it now, okay. I was a bit slow, but I understand.
Oh.
Ah! Wow, it's too late now.
Accidentally turned on live captions as an app. Oh.
Wait, can I just go to the start?
Even I
What's
don't know how to
happening?
do that.
I'll revive you.
I'm sure it was exactly repeating what we were saying.
Tucker, you can heal me, please.
Perhaps.
Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Okay, he's only got the second one. Oh, I stood in the wrong side. Oh.
I am never playing Lalafell. That voice is so annoying.
It's somehow accidentally hardcast for Earth Thunder. I'm ashamed of my actions in these. Wait, so there's a different achievement for each path?
Oh, look, a card. A card. Ooh. Do
I
con
got a
this
rock.
person?
Hang on.
Right, I should probably do the Manderville quests, because that's what it says in my stream information.
I've enjoyed those.
I don't have enough... Yeah, I don't even have 500 astronomy, so I'm not getting the weapon today. Does the story end before you can get the weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining me. I don't know if you guys want to stay in the call or not, but I'll be doing the main... Well, not main story. Words.
Manderville story.
I want to be a Manderville Man.
So,
I'll do...
to get the mount, you need to collect all of the survey notes for the first. But there's only 12.
And is it from doing... So do we... Do we
And I don't know
have
how to
two?
get all of them, but I've got 4, and I've done it 3 times. So
No,
I
you've
don't
done it.
know how-
You've done it 4 times, have you not?
If you open your log thing, and then go to the V&C Dungeon Finder, and then then click on the big book in
Where's
the middle.
it? Oh, logs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely doing the routes, the different routes. So
So
how many do you have,
that's
Zyle?
The rat man.
I don't have Latin logs.
Oh, I don't know where it is. Then
Hmm.
Do I need to unlock it?
No, you have it if you haven't got
When you complete the story, the side quest, they give you the book. Did you finish the side quest?
What? Unlock everything? Like,
Yeah,
I came
hand
back.
it in
I done
the
it. Oh,
quest.
you start in Charlene and you finish it in Charlene.
Yeah. Did you do
Yeah, I
that?
done that.
Then you should have got it then.
Right, where is it?
It's, I
So
don't know, hang on.
do a V&C Dungeon Finder.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's in the dungeon finder thing, and then
Right. Okay. It's a big, massive picture of Nana.
yeah, the big massive
Yeah.
picture of a book. Yeah, there's
Zyle,
12
you've done.
entries, and I
you-
you get them all.
And how many have you got, Zyle? How many of
I've
those?
got 4.
Yeah, because you've done it 4 times, so you've done
I've
4
it-
different
no, I've done
paths.
it 3 times. No, 4 times.
Yeah, you did it twice before. So
Twice
by
on
the
my own.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've done it 4
So
times. So you
what-
did 4 different
Okay,
paths.
path.
I don't know if you need to get anything for the second one, because it's like the hard version that isn't Savage, but it's. I don't think you have to do anything for that. I'll give
We'll
Red
wait for
a
the
few days to
spreadsheet.
figure out how to get all the endings.
So far I've got the 3rd one and the 11th one, and so should Ergo.
I've got the 3rd one, the 4th one, the 5th one, and the
Yeah,
11th one.
What you've got, Turpy?
Yeah, so yeah, you've
I'm
definitely
sure
got 4
by
because you
tomorrow-
said the final fight was
Yeah.
different on the first one we did together.
Yeah, it was slightly different. There was one move it did what it didn't do the first time, so they must have.
But it
done
was different
something.
enough. It had to do with the clog,
Yeah.
the clog in the drains probably.
Maybe, yeah, because I unclogged it the first time, or someone did.
Hang on, that. It didn't let me unclog it.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Definitely
let
not
me
Barber.
upload it that time, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, is that the weapon?
Yes.
Oh, it actually does look okay. That looks better than I thought.
Was it the Manderville one?
Yeah,
The Manderville Gunblade.
I like the red accent.
Hang on, I'll link it.
I'll link mines as well. Wait.
6:15. That's a Dark Knight ass Dark Knight weapon. Those edges have got edges.
The edge.
So, I suppose that there's... Well, I'm going to go do the Manderville stuff. Thanks for the dungeon runs, though.
Yep. That minion's only worth 1 million, though, so...
Oh, just give it to me, then.
Yeah,
Just a
just I'll
million.
pay you. I'll pay you 999,000 for it. How much is the other one?
Oh.
Skink. Oh, it's only 477k. No, I'm not gonna buy it yet. I'll wait till it goes down in price further.
Or get it yourself.
Or get it myself. Well, you know my luck. I'm not gonna get shit, am I? I don't have shit in Criterion dungeons.
If minions are anything like the dungeon minions, then I don't know whether to sell mines or not.
How much
Are you struggling for
Someone is
cash?
selling the Noir long coat for 15 million gil. No, I don't think I will.
I'll actually look at the vendor.
27. Okay, you need to do the dungeon 9 times to get 27, so you can do the coat at least.
Oh.
That's not so bad. If you're doing the pages, then
What? So, what I get for speaking to Osman again? Is that the
that's the second like version.
the harder one?
Yeah, I don't know what's different about it.
Earring. That earring's not... Eh.
No, it's mid.
I'll get it eventually.
So there's another, the second one. There's a mount for it as well. You know that throne I said I couldn't sit on.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
mount.
I saw that in the not the patch notes, like the 6.2 page
Oh
or
right.
something.
I don't know how many times you need to do that to get 100.
That's a lot of
Probably
runs.
Quite a few. Considering everything else is like 2, 4, 8.
Yeah, so it's up to you guys, but I'm going to be just like reading out the story. Don't know if you want to be here for it or not.
I'm gonna log out now.
No worries. There we go.
Perhaps another plane at the jack.
Yeah, sounds fun. Let me know if you do.
Well,
Fact that
just
there's
leave
no-
the call, because I'll end up interrupting you.
Right, well, you'll probably be in chat, right?
Yeah, I'll be back in chat.
Okie dokie. Well, thanks for the runs, guys.
That was good.
Right.
Catch you later.
I
Catch
will
you later.
get that mount. I need it. I need the big fat rat.
Yeah, we'll do more.
Rat Boy Benji.
No way.
Okay. We're going to do the Manderville quests, as I said I would. Lunar Conspiracy. Nashu Makaraka awaits your approach, like a butterfly poised to set off a hurricane. Plastic, I have a new lead, and just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get into the details, though, I should give you back your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the Inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odours. There, now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container? Now, as for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the Inspector. It even had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the author seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. This crackpot theory sounds awfully familiar. Or, why does this sound like this kind of rubbish the Thavnarian Truth publishes? That's because it is. You remember Dorian, the editor in briefs? He was the one who wrote it, and he plans on doing research for the next edition of the Moon itself. Apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the Moon already. Know it like the back of your hand, I bet. I thought so. It'll be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? To the Moon, Nashu. Or, we shouldn't be so quick to trust the nonsensical ramblings of a man who sees aliens in every shando. Shando? Shadow. To the Moon, Nashu. Right, I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather is like on the Moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly the last time I was there. When did you go to Garlemald? I would like to know the last time Nashu went to Garlemald. Oh, it's much colder than I've remembered. I sure do hope this lunar gate is close. It is not. The Tower of Babel? You mean that big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost in the way there. Let's get moving. Really making me go all the way across, okay. I mean, this is pretty much the surface of the Moon. No way near Automata in the distance. We fall. I hope everyone in chat's having a lovely day. I spent £9 to get a taxi for my bloods to get taken, only for them not to get taken. So it was a £9 return trip with a taxi, worth every penny, and got nothing done. So this thing will send us to the Moon, just like that? Courage, Nashu. Bum, 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 bum. The world is in grave danger and the people deserve to know. I have to reach the Moon so I can expose the truth. As I have explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. Ah, you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What in blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Oh, look, it's Dorian, the editor in briefs. That's Deleon, editor-in-chief, thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe? Plastic, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance? He exposited in my direction once, or no, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't think so. He doesn't seem the kind of company a hero like you would keep. But Plastic, aren't you forgetting the whole conversation we had with Dorian back at Radzathan? I do not care. Plastic isn't Plastic Love, slayer of gods, saviour of Ishgard, liberator of the provinces, stealer of pants? Hold on. Hold on. I have not stolen anyone's pants. How did I fail to recognise such an unbelievably famous individual? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. We cannot let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my next article. And you believe he was taken to the Moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I will grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nethergate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together, though I trust the fates about as much as I trust the obvious compromised gate guard. I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Is that a Final Fantasy IX reference? Moonstones were those things I was supposed to be collecting that I didn't. I don't know if Moonstones is specifically a FF9 thing. It's the only one that I remember where it was a thing. I'm guessing that's the sound of us teleporting. Moonstones, I think, just affect a summon or something. Okay. We're on the moon! Moon. Is this it? Are we here? Ooh, the moon is just as white and shiny up close. But not made of cheese, and no sign of Inspector Hildebrand either. So, we've already arrived? The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We must sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans. Looks like Dorian has a lead. Come on, we should follow him. It's the Watcher. Toss a coin to your Watcher. Aliens. Honest to God, it's aliens. I never expected them to be so tall. Or so small and bunny-like. Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. That voice, speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me? You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learned it from your Charlayan collaborators, I'll wager. Don't think you'll fool me, what with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears. I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. You're one of Urionger's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such odd ideas to your companion's head, but would you mind setting them straight for me? Give him a good thwack. The Loporrits are not alien invaders, although their adorableness does belie their capacity for shenanigans. The Loporrits are allies of all mankind, and misguided attempts to make us live off carrots alone notwithstanding. They got to you, didn't they? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard the rumours about the disbanded Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret, that it may pull our leader's strings from the shadows. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Plastic or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them neither. We actually came in search of Inspector Hildebrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I am afraid I have seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch, but as the need for my constant vigilance has since ended, I have grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the Loporrits may have observed this man or his abductor. I feel like I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to Bestway's burrow, and you can ask them for yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please, lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there. I bet he also thinks that the water's turning the frogs gay, so... Bum 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 bum. What's he to say? Good gods! I knew it. Seeing the burrow in all its magnificence has left your friend speechless. So many bunnies! If they can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them? Oh, for the love of carrots, this is not a military operation. Do you see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now. I think they are nefarious. TBH. Right then, let's get on with the investigation. Nashu and Delion are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side and proceed to quest objectives. Okay, it's this thing again. Ooh, I just want to nibble on their fuzzy widow ears. I'm taking notes on everything in this base. Floor plans, personnel, abstract tree structures. My next issue will expose their entire operation. Look, they even have an aetheryte here. An aetheryte? A convenient tool for meeting with the Charlayan conspirators, no doubt. Oh, they'll tell you aetherytes were an Allegan invention, but this was really just one of the many alien technological secrets received in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link pearls, too. Be careful what you say on those private calls. The Charleans are always listening. Bruh, get this man off Reddit. So that's where they want me to go. Is there any more talking places? No, I guess it's just that one. Languid Loppert. Oh, I often stretch my legs out there under the stars, but can't say I've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, a lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft. Did they play this song at Distant Worlds, ergo? I feel like they did. Discuss the machinery beneath the floor. Oh, that's a big fan. It must get hot in here. A propulsion engine. Of course. This is no mere moon. You know, the satellite upon which we stand was never a natural celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients. They were in contact with aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitious construction has eluded us until now. It's obvious that the moon is a colossal starfaring vessel. Now, me and Lauren, we watched this film called Moonfall, and it was real bad. It was by the guy who did 2012, and the moon was also a spaceship in that one. It's a common trope, apparently, that I wasn't aware of. That's no moon. That was Star Wars, right? I don't know. Oh, no. Sugar. That was Star Wars, yeah. They were in contact with the Starfaring vessel. Oh, ever since we built the Excitotron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Well, he's a very gentlemanly and dapper if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I've a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master, and all these smaller xenobunnies are artificial life forms created to serve as minions in his army. Their harmless appearance is part of their strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap! They take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies does sound like a bad way to go. Right, where are we going? I want to know, again, I want to know why Nashu has been to Garlemald before. That's the real story here. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Mare Lamentorum. I presumed it was just some Allegan relic or new species of floating jellyfish, and didn't think too much of it. No? We met them in... It was all in Thavnir. It was all in Radzat-Han. I know her, though. She's been kidnapped or something to Garlemald. I don't remember. In my defense, I've not. I did all the Hildebrand as they were happening. Maybe? I would have to check the I would have to read the script again. There's nothing nefarious about Nashu. I mean, where does she store all our bombs? That is a good question. Corner, that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. What's this then? What's this then? A pod for growing new Xenobunnies? They must plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. Ah, how could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators. They lure people closer with their precious little faces and then, BAM! Brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum. And once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ah. What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's get out there and find the flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Obviously south is down. Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing Xenobunnies. I don't know I don't know if it's Latin or Greek or what, but I'm fairly sure Xeno just means new, right? Okay, let's teleport over here. I mean, it's probably like 6 and 2 3's distance, but I'm pretty sure that's what Xeno means. But yes, that film, Moonfall, it's not even like so bad it's good, it's just bad. Not good. Don't watch it. I always like the wee spiral here. I always like looking at it. Will I get a little shock? Zzz. I wonder where the NPC is. Searching for the flying object, you may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a likely suspect and inspect it with a click. Do. Argos! Nashu is romping around with Argos, already forgetting why she was out here. I really love that picture I sent you of Argos and the Warrior of Light is Wallace and Gromit. Delian is searching high and low for any sign of alien vessels like a true professional. Right, I don't know if he's still in the story, but usually there's a Lalafell stalking Nashu. I wonder if he's about. Granted, I don't actively look for him, I just keep on hearing that he's always about. Well, there's the spaceship. Wait, could that be the Lalafell? Unsure. Having a wee nosy. Right. So alien craft. Too far away. Come on. Oh, I don't know why I'm bringing. Well, wait for the cutscene or something to kick in first before I say. So a recent, this doesn't apply to us, but it'll apply to somebody. The Fat Chocobo head hat, apparently they're going to make it dyeable, finally. It was like during a live letter, and they were like, can you do this? And Yoshida said, let me ask the guy who's in charge of that. And he like literally passed by and says, hey, can we make this dyeable? And apparently they're just like, yeah. So if that's something that matters to people. Do you know what they should also make dyeable? The Racing Chocobo mask that I spent fucking ages getting. Anyway. Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. We're whalers on the moon. We did it, Plastic. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such a callous and physically impossible fate. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole flood of planted Hildebrands? There he is. Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see here, wherever here happens to be. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir. The same could be said of you, my good man. Oh, Hildebrand's the kind of guy that if he had a clone of himself, he would absolutely have sex with himself. 100%. Is this an... What word is this? Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you. There is an imposter among us. What in the name of the cult is happening here? Where did they all come from? They're phantom Hildebrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas, or could be their Hildebrand clones grown in an alien laboratory flesh vats. I mean, Let's go for their clones. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I just know how to find the real inspector. You know what? This joke doesn't get old. Cease and desist, Nashu. Use your powers of deduction, not destruction. They're all so authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd. I think you will find that I am the original Hildebrand. Oh, and I am more than certain that I am Hildebrand. As am I. Could it be that we're all Hildebrand? Now, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Because if there's 14 of them... If there's 14 of them, then they're all shards. How positively marvellous! I propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Manderville men can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 on that side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I count 12. What manner of waking nightmare is this? First time? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. I hope the aliens just like fucking take him. I can't deal with this. I like their eyes. Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo. Another alien species. Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Then, what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. I mean, why tell us when we can just flashback? Oh ho ho! A charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perchance. Poo-poo! Poo-poo-poo-poo-poo! Poo-poo-poo-poo-poo-poo-poo! Poo-poo? Ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo-poo. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nashu in Plastic, and would greatly appreciate if you could convey me back to my prior location. Splendid. Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandervillian magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? Terrifying. The last thing you see before you die. Remember, it's not murder if it's a clone. Isn't that the same, like, smile that Louis Swa had as he was... that might have been a reference to that. Oh, one ran off. Well, I'm glad I caught it, but I was like, that is very similar. Oh, God, no, not like that. Right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's 13, not 14. Oh, did you? I was... So it's not just me that is fixated on the number 14. Mummy! Like, if they're going to ever, like, fuck around or make a joke about shards, it's going to, like, or any kind of lore, they'll do it through Manderville. Thus I have concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. Also, I can't imagine any other shard having a Manderville quite like Hildebrand. So it would be extremely funny if, like, for example... like, we have no basis for this, but, like, I could imagine that Hildebrand is on a... He's like Emmett Selk, Lahabrea, and Elidibus, where he's a complete soul, 14 out of 14 shards, no Dynamis. And yeah, that would be very funny. Anyway. Thus I've concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clear up our Manderville multiplicity incident. Poo-Poo! I hail Poo-Poo from a star, Poo-Poo, a great distance from here. Poo-Poo! I came in search of a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, the determination, your touching story has sunk its hooks into my heart. Fear not, my blue-hued friend, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have attached myself to the case like a stubborn barnacle in a kraken's behind. I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek. Yeah, they looked at plastic and plastic just goes poo 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 poo. Oh, there's a very specific moment in the Dropout show Game Changer that I'm thinking of, but unless is Lauren still here? Lauren's not here. Never mind. An entirely new species of alien. The next issue of The Truth will need to be a special double edition. Mr. Poo-Poo's eyes made me feel dizzy, like swirls that go around and around and around and around. I need to sneeze. I'm glad you're here to help ward off any more Poo-Poo misunderstandings. Tell me, Plastic, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? The power of the echoes. Ah, you mean persistent repetition. It sounds similar to the Manderville art of parley. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens. How fascinating. Yet, most fascinating indeed. Pending mysteries aside, I'm glad to indeed once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. Oh, is it Wind Up Scarlet Meowen? Not seen that yet. We've already got this stuff. I'm guessing the dialogue's not changed. Yep. The imperfect gentleman. Unfazed by events that would shatter the mind of a lesser man, Hildebrand stands ready to begin his next case. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages is not a lot to go on. I've spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. Then you don't know Inspector Hildebrand. He'll solve this case as he solved countless others with unerring perception and panache. Ah ha ha ha, well said, Nashu. I need but relinquish conscious thought to investigate instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. And now we wait. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development. Lolly-ho. Wait, no, that's dwarves. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted that chap you were asking about, you know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth. You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the north of Mare Lamentorum, and he ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. Plastic, would you mind asking Mr. Poo-Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? Poo-Poo-Poo, 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 Poo-Poo. Poo-Poo, I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. The individual's behaviour was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? Poo-Poo, the imperfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistake first. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Ooh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector. Do 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 do. Well, me and Ergo have complained about this enough already. How can you give us a mount like this at level, getting everything to 80, and then you get everything to 90, and you get a feathery hat? Congratulations. Unacceptable. Zzz. Snort. Poo-Poo, my ship's matter duplication facility is prone to the occasional glitch. I should probably have that looked at. I wonder what other nefarious abilities this so-called amicable alien is hiding. It was around here. I espy with my little eye no dashingly defective gentleman. You can't have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing. Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Plastic, and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take the other two and head northeast. Splitting the party again, and you're leaving me with the aliens. Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We'll have a nice chat and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here. Let us be on our way then, as well, with Plastic and Van, if you please. Hildebrand and Asher are accompanying you. Trying to get into the habit of just skipping that part. And this is where I fought. This is where I fought God. Right down here. I hope that's what the dialogue is. It's bound to be right. This is where I saw Fan Daniel fall, and then he became Zodiac, and then I had to kill God. Then I had to kill God again later. Discuss the Cradle of Darkness. Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring. My dear Nashu, what you are observing is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of ceruleum. With such a rich resource to hand, it is no wonder they can afford these palatial residences. I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soak. Behold this sublime vista. 'Tis as if the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring. Okay. Well, that's not where I thought the conversation was going to go, but... Being on the moon reminds me of that time I was blasted all the way to Dalamud. I do believe that was a personal best in terms of distance flung. I believe that happened in 1.0 or 1.x. When you're up in the sky, our world's a pizza pie, oh so pretty. Hammerstruck Thinker. A goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the Thinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow. Or the bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer, surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Is his dad here? Come along, nothing to see here. I mean, I can't think of anybody else but Godbert. Okay, do I need to go? I forget, can I just do this? And they'll spawn again, right? Yep. Discuss the starry sky. What a dazzling display of stars. Not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think? Not a single cloud in sight. A little disappointing that they don't have their own unique dialogue. Whatever. Another goldsmithing hammer, another killing blow that bespeaks unparalleled strength. Oh, it looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people. Moving on. And there's definitely not a second... Trail of fancy footprints. A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha! In the sand, in the snow, or in a half-film of moondust, I'd recognise those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He is close. Very close. No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. That's clever. Mr. Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Aha! I found... me. Why did I flee? He seems sad, downcast, very un-inspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Manderville man. Terrifying. I'm gonna kill my son. Praise Thal for his patience. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Nani? Abandoning my gentlemen comrades to save myself, my pride in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. Yeah, I think I'll try and do it in parties. Or as a DPS at least. My fatherly love denied. Unthinkable, unless this is not my son. Ready, set. Jesus Christ. Absolutely terrifying. Send him back to Aetheris. Another of me survived? I'll not turn tail and run this time, no sir. Hildebrand to the rescue. Round and round as fast as I can't slow down, I'm a Manderville Man. Manderville Dance of the Ephemeral Twins. That feels like a Yakuza reference there. Boo-boo, no! But which one's the real Manderville? What? What's going on, folks? Is this the entrance to the Excitatron? What do you mean, here we go? Is this where the dance sequence is from the trailer? Huh? We need that dance right now. Give me that dance. uh, uh, mm. No, I know I'm dreaming. That can't possibly be real. What did I... What? What? Manderville. Ah, that was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Atheras. I almost forgot it was still there. Dancing ways 1 through 5 have been waiting for 12,000 years and have not been informed. Oh, Enkidu. I couldn't, they were moving so fast I didn't spot the other objects. Oh, there's the Lalafell, hello. And the Mandragora. Coblin. The barrage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk. Pleasure be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. Oh ho. Is this the material for our Manderville weapons, then? Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville, how glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy. I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Plastic, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude. To you, Master Poo-Poo, I extend my apologies. In my excitement, I fear I've broken your starship. If there is aught I can do to help effect repairs, you have only to ask. Poo-Poo! My vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage. It brings me relief and joy to hear it. I have a word, Plastic. I had actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore, and by Thal's good graces my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Radzat-Han and I'll explain the role I wish you to play. Yes, I think it's best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend from up here. We'll not find them up here unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is. Sorry, I thought I muted myself. Oh dear. Right, I tried to mute myself when I was coughing, but obviously didn't do it in time, and then I muted myself and then didn't unmute myself. Sorry. I just had a coughing fit there. I think I might too much talking today. For years I've chased after the supernatural and inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. So yeah, what the stream heard was me coughing and then muting myself and then trying to talk and then not getting picked up. See, I told you I'd recognise those hammers. A good inspector never forgets a tool. now begins the hard work of compiling my notes into a structured account of events. There's much to say, I may need to stretch this over several articles. Poo-poo, you needn't worry about the clones returning to plague you. The vaporization ray disassembles matter on a molecular level. Ah, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Father did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee. Well, we've no time for further familial pleasantries. Nashu and I must devote all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. My keen inspector sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait! Can't justice make an exception for me? His channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating, yet most fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Plastic, forgive me. I seem to have been labouring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xenobunnies, it has become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading our star. They are no threat to us. But he is. You know of whom I speak, that devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plan, but I may require your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Ah, Plastic, my apologies for the wait. Shall we proceed to business then? The task at hand concerns nothing less than a family legacy. The recreation of the historically significant and astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons. They were designs of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived, a precious heirloom passed down through the generations of Mandervilles. Why the sudden passion for weaponsmithing? Aren't your hammers built for hammering gold? 'Tis true that as a goldsmith I have had little occasion for crafting elements of war. Why this project, and why now, you may very well ask. Then I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not so long ago. I was here in Rad's hand to discuss a deal with an up-and-coming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talk soured, so I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. You know all too well what horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned, yet I could not save them all. Saved far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me day and night, and I found myself unable to work. But then I heard news of how you and your companions had ventured forth to banish the evil at its source. You forged on in the face of deepest despair, and it gave me the courage to do the same. I took a good hard look in the looking glass and asked, what can Godbert Manderville do to safeguard the people of this star? Thus did I realise that I had both the knowledge and the skills to forge the greatest of weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow man. So I began going down the list, acquiring necessary materials with a single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of purest Manderium ore, a metal found exclusively in meteorites, and only rarely. I searched high and low, scoured impact sites and consorting with kobolds, all to no avail. Then, when none was to be found on Hydaelyn, I set my sights on the moon, where I at last obtained a sizable sample. Now I say, at last, but the list of materials goes on. If I am to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventuring or aiding my dear son in inspecting, pray drop a word in the ear of my manservant here. I shall clear my schedule of trivial interruptions, and we can proceed with the recreation of Manderville weapons forthwith. And that will mean I have to go run dungeons and shit to get enough astronomy. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Rad's at Anne. Near the hunt board. Oh, this guy's back. In Old Charlian. We never found out who this guy was, right? He's like right beside Osman. Sound the alarm! A prisoner is escaping. Haven't we always wanted... I think every one of us has seen like those like long draping cloths and went, I want to slide down that. On solid ground, or far out of this world, beyond the truth lies the weird and absurd. A beloved son, he's second to none, our agent of inquiry, Hildebrand Manderville. Definitely not an alien clone. See you, Space Cowboy. Alright. And we'll call it there for today. Zoom in. Thank you for all being here. Thanks to Ergo and Xyle for joining me for a couple of variant dungeons. I'm going to go drink some water because my throat is killing me. I'm struggling. Maybe take a COVID test. You never know. So, don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate and all that good stuff. I'll be shooting. I'm yawning. Oh goodness. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be playing Deep Rock Galactic, doing the Halloween event. And then we're off Thursday, but we'll be back Friday for more 7 Remake. So, yeah. I hope you all have a lovely evening. And, yeah, you too, Ergo. Have a good night. Friday. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a good one. So, until then, ta-ta.